What is happening, everyone? Welcome back. Today we speak about Sirin Labs, a blockchain-based mobile phone and computer. They raised over $150 million during their ICO in December and have the infamous Lionel Messi as their brand ambassador. So what today I'm going to do, I'm going to bring you through some recent updates out of Sirin Labs, and of course let's speculate on a future price for Sirin Labs in 2018. Coming right up, Sirin Labs. Welcome back to BitAssist, everyone. I'm Maximilian, your crypto broker, and today we're going to go over a very exciting project called Sirin Labs, which are going to be producing the first ever blockchain-based mobile phone and computer. We're going to look through some of the recent developments coming out of Sirin Labs and things to look forward to. Of course, quickly look at Sirin Labs in a nutshell, and then of course look into the value potential of the SRN token. Long term and of course in the medium term. First things first though, let's jump into the price metrics for today of Sirin Labs. Right now Sirin Labs trading around 37 cents, that's US dollars. Currently down today around 13%. Most of the market is down today after the last few green days we've had, which have been brilliant obviously. Hope you've all enjoyed that, of course. 24-hour trading volume at around 19.3 million US dollars. Very healthy. That is really good considering the size of its market cap. If you look at the market cap with Sirin Labs, it's only at 85 million US dollars. That's less than 100 million, and I think is a really good opportunity for a medium to long term investment. But let's first jump into what Sirin Labs is all about before you go and throw your money at this project. Quickly look down at the price action we've had in the past. In December, by the way, Sirin Labs raised around 150 million US dollars in their ICO and was one of the biggest at the time. They hit the market and immediately went up to around $2.84 to their all-time high in January of around $3.52. With the value today at around 37 cents, that's 10x below its all-time highs. So keep this in mind. There's no guarantee it's going to get back to its all-time highs, but if it were to get to its all-time highs in the next 6 months, you've 10x'd your money, and then this will be a $185 million market, sorry, an 850 million market cap. So it'd be still under $1 billion company. Okay, so let's look into Sirin Labs and what they do. So Sirin Labs, as I've said, is building the first ever blockchain-based mobile phone and computer. Sirin Labs had already had a product on the market, which was a product called SRN. SRN was the world's most secure and expensive mobile phone. They released their first product and it retailed at 9,500 pounds, that is. They really went and sold around, I think, 10 million US dollars worth of these phones. Here's just a quick extract from when they did launch this phone. It says Sirin Labs doesn't do things in half measures, and its first product, a 9,500 pound phone called SRN, is testament to this. At the phone's lavish London launch, attended by celebrities Tom Hardy and Leonardo DiCaprio, the company's CEO Tel Cohen said the device was built with a focus on three things: technology, security, and quality. Well, that's very impressive. I've actually been to the Sirin Labs shop in Mayfair myself with my business partner James, and the SRN phone is very impressive. Beautiful device, and I can see why it was worth so much money. But don't you worry, the next product coming out of Sirin Labs is nowhere near at that price point, a lot cheaper. So don't get too put off by that. Quickly, let's have an overview of Sirin Labs. So their vision. Sirin Labs' vision is to become the world's leader in secure open source consumer electronics, bridging the gap between the mass market and the blockchain economy. We do desperately need a company and a lot of different companies to come and try bridge that gap. Can't think of a better way of doing it than getting blockchain-based mobile phones in the hands of people. Let's just quickly go over a brief extract of their mission. The current generation of smart devices compromises on user security. The focus is overwhelmingly on user experience at a huge cost in fraud and cybercrime. We believe the digital economy of the future cannot tolerate this trade-off. Device architecture demands a paradigm shift that enables true security while maintaining an excellent user experience. Finney devices are the first cyber-protected blockchain-enabled mobile phone and PC. They enjoy the functionality of Android operating systems plus a suite of cybersecurity technologies, giving users safe and reliable access to the blockchain. I couldn't think of anything much better, to be fair, because right now, today, there's a lot of cybersecurity companies out there that would be able to tap into your mobile phones. There's a lot of people out there that cover their screen or cover their webcams on their laptops, because we know that these big corporations are able to hack into your devices and see and peek into things. With a blockchain-based mobile phone and Sirin Labs, security and your privacy are #1 priorities, so that is great. It continues here quickly. Finney devices form an independent blockchain network, a distributed ledger, both scalable and lightweight, powered by a feeless DLC and Sirin Labs security ecosystem. Finney is free from centralized backbones and mining centers, capable of providing fast, feeless and secure transactions. Lastly, it says Finney devices will run on Sirin Labs open source operating system called Sirin OS. So they've designed this as well, of course, which is brilliant. This is designed to support inherent blockchain applications such as crypto wallets, secure exchange access, encrypted communications, and P2P resource sharing. Also for payment and apps, which would be supported by the SRN token. Before we finish this today, I want to quickly take you through the SRN token. There has been a little bit of FUD out there that the SRN token doesn't actually represent too much or doesn't have much value. I myself don't actually own any SRN, just by the way, but I do believe the SRN token does have utility. Okay, quickly, let's take a look at some of the products. So this is the Finney Phone, which is going to retail at $999 US. So of course a lot more affordable than £9,500. So that's roughly the same price as an iPhone. It says state-of-the-art mobile device for the blockchain era. Some of the features will be a secure P2P resource sharing, built-in cold storage crypto wallet, which is awesome. So you can store your crypto on your mobile device in cold storage, and a distributed ledger consensus. Some of the specs: 5.5 display, 64 gig internal storage, 6 gig RAM, 12 megapixel main camera, and 13 megapixel selfie camera. Moving on to another product they have, which is what I really want to get, is the Finney PC. The first blockchain all-in-one PC built on a thin client. Additional computation power can be added through the Sirin Labs peer-to-peer resource sharing protocol. It's going to retail at around $800 US, which I think is fair. And has very similar features to the Finney Phone. Some of the specs from the computer is a 24-inch 2K display, biometric security sensors, 8 gig memory, 250 gig storage, and of course Wi-Fi. So if you're into tech, you're going to really geek out on these devices. They are awesome, and they're only months away from going live. So that's Sirin Labs in a nutshell. I do recommend popping over to this site and going through some of these videos. They really are really cool, and of course they give you great information. We don't have the time to do that today, but I'll leave the link in the description. Let's look into some of the news coming out of Sirin Labs then, which is very exciting. First of all, they're doing a rebrand. And we all know when there's a rebranding, and if it's done well, we do tend to see a rise in the price of a token. So this is a tweet that came out not too long ago now, just 2 days ago. It says, over the last 3 months, our marketing and product and professional design teams have been working tirelessly with all their hearts and souls in order to rebrand Sirin Labs. We're excited to show you a taste of what they've done with a teaser for the new Sirin Labs brand. So I think this is a little bit of a teaser here. It doesn't show much, does it? But as soon as I know more, I will bring you that for sure. Moving on to some other news from them, it says Sirin Labs is incredibly excited to announce that it has chosen FIH Mobile Foxconn International Holding to manufacture the Finney smartphone. With this development, we are taking a huge leap forward to bring the go crypto revolution to the mainstream. This is a big move. Foxconn do manufacture some of the most influential products in the world, including the iPhone. If we just quickly look at this here, it says, first thing, Foxconn to manufacture blockchain phone from Sirin Labs. Foxconn Technology Group grew into the world's largest electronics manufacturer for hire by churning out the best-selling products such as iPhones, Kindles, and PlayStations. Now it's deploying that power to bring cryptocurrencies to the masses. A subsidiary of Foxconn has agreed to help develop and produce blockchain phones from Sirin Labs, according to the startup. The new device, called the Finney, is designed to help owners securely store and use digital coins such as Bitcoin, as well as related services. So that's a big development, of course, that Sirin Labs will be using Foxconn, who are pretty much the elite when it comes to making consumer goods. So that's good news for all you Sirin holders. Another tweet that came out just 2 days ago now, just giving a sneak peek on how far they are along in production. It says the Finney tech specs are 99% completed. We are working out the final details with FIH, which we just spoke about, and we'll be releasing them to the community in 2 weeks. So keep that in mind. 2 weeks time, roughly first week of next month. So let's see that. I'll bring you an update on that as well. So keep that in mind. That's another update that should really help the token value as well. Moving on to another tweet. This is really very cool. I'm a football fan myself. Don't know if you know, but the Sirin Labs brand ambassador is Lionel Messi himself. World's best footballer, if not the best footballer ever. It says here, Sirin Labs is proud to announce our official global brand ambassador, the greatest footballer on the planet, Leo Messi. Let's kick some goals together and bring blockchain technology to the market. So that's great, really, really good. You know, you must be doing something right if you've been able to afford, firstly, Lionel Messi, and secondly, for him to agree to be a brand ambassador to a blockchain-based cryptocurrency and product. So yeah, that's Lionel there, sitting with Sirin Labs. There's another image here with the CEO or founder having a good old handshake with Lionel himself. It says the Sirin Labs commercial featuring Leo Messi will be filming on March 7th. In Barcelona. It will begin airing later in the year, but we'll be sure to capture plenty of behind-the-scenes photos and videos to be able to share with the community in the meantime. As of yet, there's been none of those shared. Trust me, I looked. But the fact that they've got Lionel Messi and they'll have a commercial with him in it, and it's going to air in this year sometime, obviously when the products are out and in the wild, yeah, it really going to be quite interesting to see the effects of that ad. And then lastly, just to let you guys know out there, if you're SRN holders or you want to help SRN to do well, they've been selected for KuCoin and the next vote. Again, just to let you know, disclaimer, I don't own any SRN, so I'm not doing this to shill the vote or to get you guys to vote for this token. I'm just letting you know some of the news. SRN not necessarily doing very well, so if you got some hodlers out there, guys, go ahead and vote for SRN so they get hosted on KuCoin. But they are pretty well hosted at the moment anyways. They're across quite a lot of the big exchanges. And then lastly, a strategic partnership with Cardano, which I thought was very, very cool. This came out in February though, but just to let you know, they have signed a strategic partnership with Cardano, one of the biggest blockchains to date. It says Emergo develops, supports, and incubates commercial ventures and helps integrate these businesses into Cardano's decentralized blockchain ecosystem. It does say here, why is this important to us? Not only will the Finney's cold storage wallet support Cardano's native token, ADA, but the Emergo team will be aiding the Sirin Labs R&D to integrate the Finney smartphone and Sirin OS with the Cardano protocol, which is really, really cool. The availability of ADA token within the Sirin Labs ecosystem will undoubtedly enhance the user experience and utility of the Finney TM smartphone for both crypto enthusiasts and mainstream users. I think that is a good coup. Cardano are very well known, got large following, and the fact that they've got a strategic partnership with them, I think, can only be good. Quick quickly, before I let you go and we do a little bit of price speculation and look at the SRN token, just want to let you know they raised around 157 million US dollars. The SRN is up around just under 1 times in US dollar value. You know, they haven't really done incredibly well, obviously because they released basically during the December time, and we all know what happened during that time. Everything went up and then everything went down. But if you want to find out what the token price was during the ICO, I'll leave this link in the description and you'll be able to see that, just to see how well or how cheap you are getting this. And then lastly, before we look at the price or price speculation, I just do want to quickly clear up the utility of the SRN token. This is taken from their white paper. I took a read through. Some people aren't too familiar with what the utility of this token is. What are you buying? Are you buying part of the company, or are you just buying a utility token that is going to be used within the ecosystem? So let's quickly clear that up. The SRN token, the symbol of the SRN token is SRN. During the token sale, the SRN token is implemented as an ERC compatible token over the public Ethereum blockchain, or will be converted to a coin on the IOTA network towards the launch. So keep that in mind. Purpose and usage of the token. Just give that a highlight. SRN token will be available for usage and purchasing of Sirin Labs' existing products and services, as well as for pre-order of future products. Okay, so we're going to use this SRN token to apparently buy their products. Okay, so first, this is for the pre-sale. I mean, not for pre-sale, but before the product goes live, this is what you can use the SRN token for. Purchasing of the Solarin line products, Solarin smartphone, Beryllium earphone, international charger with a discount of 10%. So these are their old products. You can buy their old products with a 10% discount with your SRN token. Purchasing of apps and services provided and operated within the SRN Labs, such as encrypted calls, messages, and cybersecurity. Pre-order of the purchase of the Sirin Labs Finney smartphone and Finney PC, and all future hardware and products with a 20% discount. Okay, that sounds boring and pretty straightforward. Right now, it sounds like the SRN token just allows you to get discounts. Okay, so this is what the SRN token is going to be used for upon release. This is what we really want to know. Upon releasing of Finney blockchain, purchasing of the Finney line products, Finney smartphone, Finney PC from Sirin Labs. So you'll need the SRN token apparently once released to purchase any of the Finney products. So that already gives you an idea that if people like this stuff and they desperately want it, they have to purchase the SRN token. Also keep in mind 25,000 devices, Finney blockchain phones have been pre-ordered for purchase. So that means 25,000 devices times the SRN value is pretty much how much straight off the bat will be used to purchase. So that's going to be a few $1 million right there. Okay, another utility of the SRN token, purchasing of apps and services provided and operated by Sirin Labs through the dApp store, such as P2P resource sharing, encrypted calls, messages, cybersecurity, warranty, repair, and other service packages from the Sirin Labs. Okay, so it looks like the utility of the SRN token will be used mainly to purchase Finney products. So if the Finney team and Sirin Labs can release successful blockchain phones and blockchain computers, and the majority of people really desperately want them, then it looks like the SRN token could really take off. If it isn't a success, the SRN token could really be worthless. So do keep these in mind. Lastly, like I said, let's look at price speculation. So I'm not a holder again of Sirin Labs, so I'm going to say the all-time high was around pretty much 10x from here, yeah? I believe the market will potentially 10x itself again within the next 18 months. I'm not certain by the end of this year, but within the next year and a half, the market should 10x itself again, taking this coin to $3.70, if not, let's say, I would say maybe to be safe, if Sirin Labs has a smooth release and gains major network effects and people enjoy this product, I think it would be safe to say we could see a $6 to $8 Sirin Labs token. So I'm going to say, to be safe, within the next 18 months, $7 Sirin Lab token. And let's see where that takes us. But again, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. I've tried to keep it short and sweet. And do give us a like if you've enjoyed it. Just literally scroll down, click that like button. Really going to help us, you know, gain more access to potential people that could watch our content. And also, if you like this, go ahead and subscribe if you want more. And if you want really up-to-date news, literally on the hour and as it happens, click that bell button, and it's every time we post anything, it's going to give you a notification. And then lastly, I do recommend, if you've got friends and family that want to learn about the blockchain from a cryptocurrency broker and cryptocurrency evangelist and myself, then share this with them on Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, wherever you enjoy. Again, I'm Maximilian, your crypto broker. Thank you for listening to me again today, and we will see you again soon.